Blessings to your day, blessings to your day. Happy sunrise. Come on in, everyone, and join me. This is Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast with Nadine Poetry One. You guys, I'm one word, I am one number. I have a wonderful quote this morning. I'm just trying to get it set up here on my YouTube. Give me a few seconds and we should get started. But blessings to your day, you guys that are coming in. We've already received our first blessing of the day because we have opened our eyes. That is a wonderful blessing to receive. The number one blessing is opening your eyes for the day. Okay, and who knows what else of a blessing could come our way for this day. So come on in, give me my rights. WRITES Nadine Poetry One. I'm one word, I am one number. Come on in, guys, and join me. Please be tapping the screen and send your love, please, to show me you are in this quote flow this morning. I would appreciate that so much. And I have a great quote this morning. I think this one will resonate with many of you very, very well. Give me 1 second here and we'll get started. Got some good jazz playing in the background. I hope you guys are enjoying the music. And first I want to say this morning is rest in peace to we lost D'Angelo yesterday. He went home to glory. And I want to say rest in peace to him. And I send my condolences to his family. What a great talent. What a great piece of music that we were able to experience from D'Angelo. So he will definitely be missed. And the music of his kind will certainly be missed as well, guys. Okay, come on in. Come on in. Please be tapping the screen. Yes, rest in peace to our brother D'Angelo. Okay, yes, his music was wonderful. Oh God, the 90s, and you know, the 90s was a time for great R&B music, great talent, and we'll never get another talent like D'Angelo. We'll get something similar, but we'll never get another talent exactly like Mr. D'Angelo. So I hope he sleeps in the arms of our Lord, and I hope that his family's hearts, although I know they are heavy right now, but I hope they get healing that they need to make it through this hard time and this hard loss. Okay, guys, come on in, join me. This is Give Me My Rights Daily Podcast with Nadine Poetry One. You guys, I'm one word, I am one number. Okay, guys, come on in. I have a great quote this morning, and I am about to get into it. Okay, first I want to let you guys know that this is the podcast where I use some of my inspirational quotes to hopefully encourage and inspire your day. Well, and if I'm lucky, you guys will sustain a smile throughout the day. Okay, I have a great quote this morning. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Okay, I am the poet outside of the box, and blessings to your day. Okay, now the quote for today is, target my thoughts with goodness. Target my thoughts with goodness. Tell me something good, like the legendary Miss Chaka Khan used to sing in her song. Tell me something good. Everybody wants to hear something good, right? And our personality should reflect the character that people always come to share something good. We should have that type of character. That is the welcoming character that is open to receive good news, good information. Save the gossip. Keep your bad news. For those who care to listen to those type of subject matters. I don't often need to hear your bad news and the gossip. I don't. I prefer to hear something that's going to be encouraging. Give me some words of encouragement. Give me some good news about somebody doing something great, fantastic, you know, something wonderful. I prefer to hear those things anytime over bad news and gossip. Do you agree, guys? Blessings to your day, guys. Again, we've already received our first blessing because we've opened our eyes. Okay, I'm talking about, you know, coming to us today with bad news all the time. Nobody wants to hear bad news all the time. And you can actually save your gossip. It's all over the blogs anyway. Even if you're talking about someone that's not famous, you probably can find that on social media as well, because people like to spew out their bad news and the gossip, all right? They share it with everyone. Nothing is sacred anymore. So today I'm saying you can hold on to that. All right, bring me some good news. All right, tell me something good, like Miss Legendary Chaka Khan would say. I want my ears to be filled with some goodness sometimes, most times, enough to feel like I had a dessert filled with sweetness from hearing. I would like to have that. But please do not chew my ear off with messiness and the noise that injures the character of another human being. And it is filled with nonsense for the senseless. Now, I'm not senseless. Why do I always need the nonsense? I do not care for information that shines light of wrongdoers, that actually did nothing to me, but everybody knows them as the wrongdoer. You make them famous every time you mention their name and talk about the bad things that they do and the gossip that they give. Wrongdoers. I don't want my ear to be filled with that information all the time. Talk to me about those people who are doing something right. Doing something right. They are lending their hand to help someone else. They are sharing their heart to be of assistance, or to, be comforting for someone else. Talk to me about those people who are complimenting someone else, or talk to me about the person who has achieved something or has accomplished something or just has something good planned for other people. Those are the things that I want to hear sometimes, most times. Okay? But we get filled with so much gossip and so much nonsense for the senseless. We are not senseless people. Why do we always have to hear that? And why do we indulge in it ourselves? Why do we gravitate towards bad information all of the time? A lot of people do that because they want to cover up, their bad news, the things that they got going on in their life, their misfortunes, they need a cover up. So they rather hear somebody else's misfortunes or bad news so it can make them feel good about what they got going on instead of just correcting it. Well, simply correct your life and avoid everybody else's mess. We don't need to fill our ears with that. We can have the sounds of sweetness in our ears to make us crave more. Why don't we get addicted to hearing some good news sometimes? Everything going on in the world so far is messy, rude, bad news, bad behavior, and gossip. Today, we should tell many of them to lend sounds to our ears that can grow sugarcane. Lend sounds to our ears that can actually grow sugarcane. There is so much imitation of sweetness that we think we're hearing, and that only gives us a sour afterthought after listening. Lend sounds to my ear that can grow sugarcane. These are the kinds of noise that when you get down to it, it is bitter noise busting our eardrums for no reason. Stuff we couldn't use. So I read and it said, they will have no fear of bad news. Their hearts are steadfast, trusting in the Lord. They will have no fear of bad news. Their hearts are steadfast, trusting in the Lord, says the Psalms. Everywhere we turn, there is bad news and unfortunate misfortunes that never give your head enough time to recover, because there's so much of it and we hear it so frequently. If you turn on your phone, the first thing you're getting is bad news. Maybe there's a bad decision being made in the government. Right now we're in a government shutdown. And although people do not need it, everybody does not want to hear them talking about the fight. How about talk about the reconciliation? So that we can get back to letting people that need their government assistance and their paychecks be comfortable with their lives. That's good news. Talk about what they're doing to reconcile the issue that caused them to have the shutdown, so people can go back to living their lives normal and comfortable without worry. That is good news. We don't always have to hear about the fight because it's nonsense for the senseless. Okay? Talk about the person that helped the homeless person that was on a corner. I seen a story on social media where a gentleman walked around and found this young homeless man, and he helped him and he got him a place to live and he gave him some clothes and he fed him and he brought him a phone and even got him a haircut. Those are good things that I like to hear. Those are good things. Those are for the sensible, not the senseless. All right? Talk about the lady that is helping the other lady feed her children because she couldn't afford to feed her babies because food is so expensive. That is good news for the sensible, not the senseless. Sweet noise and messages give our heart the opportunity to beat without fear of breaking. Shouldn't we be receiving that? Should we not be open to receiving good news, the sweetness of the heart, to keep it pumping blood without fear of breaking our hearts? Everything we hear today can potentially break our hearts. Now, I do not know about you all, but I am tired of the shock that comes after hearing bad news. And there is always bad news all over the world, all of the time, all day, every minute, every hour, every second, all the time. Should we still be shocked when we hear it? Because we hear so much of it? But the shock comes from hearing some new bad news or new misfortunes happening in someone else's life around us. It's horrible. So today, I vow to request good things in my ear. People think that they are doing you a favor when all they have to share with you is bad news. Ooh, 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 look what I heard. Ooh, 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 I got something to tell you. Uh-oh, look, did you hear about this? Did you read this? Did you see it on TikTok? Did you see it on Instagram? Did you go on Facebook? You see what she wrote? This, in fact, is disingenuous. And I'll tell you why. Because there is no innocence in always sharing bad news. There's no innocence in that. They used to say, my mom and them used to say, may she rest in beautiful peace. The person that carries the bone will bury the bone. There's no innocence in sharing bad news and gossip all of the time. If that one person or those two people or that same social media platform you go to always has bad news, do you really want that all the time? Bad news is like a spirit. You're welcoming bad information into your life when you can actually push that out and bring on the good news. People actually have good news to share. And now in today's time, we have to seek it out. But the more we seek it out, the more it'll come to us. You know, these algorithms play on what you seek. I seek to hear the bad news. I seek to hear the gossip. So your algorithm and your social media platform will always bring you the bad news and the gossip. But if you start to dig into your phone and hit your search button and look for something good to hear, something good to see, your algorithm will change. Your algorithm on your social media will change, and your algorithm in your heart will change, and your algorithm in your mind will change as well. You start to want to hear good news more frequently. And also, we have to take heed ourselves that we are not constantly being the bearer of the bad news. Always bringing us bad news, always sending people bad news, always carrying bad information. We shouldn't be indulging in things like that. We are good people. We were made to do good things. We were made to hear good things. We change the world by doing good things and hearing good things. And everybody needs a balance. And that includes the messages that we allow to enter into our headspace. So yes, sometimes bad news will come, and we have to sometimes, unfortunately, get bad news when it comes to our family or friends or things that we love. We have to sometimes hear it. But we need the balance sometimes to hear something good, something wonderful. So when it enters our headspace, we have room for both. Yes, this is the bad news I must receive. The government shutdown. I may not get my paycheck. And I'm just generalizing because I don't work in government, but I know so many people are hurting. All right. But now the government shutdown has stopped, and now I can get my money. Leaving room for good news, because good news does come. We have to sort out for it. We have to seek it. If the sounds do not come with sweetness of good news or good ideas or good advice or a good ovation even, right? Applause to celebrate another person that is doing something good. That's good ovation. We don't need it. Otherwise, keep it from us sometimes, right? Always attempting to be confusing our positive minds with a gallon of mess pouring into our headspace, pouring down into our soul, thinking everything is bad. Everything is not bad. It's just that's what they put the light on so much that we can't find the good. They make it hard to find the good. It's just like you go into the store and you go and buy your groceries, and all of the organic stuff without all of the stuff in there is expensive, and all of the stuff that we eat that has every chemical and everything that's not good for our body is cheap. That's the same thing. You're getting bad news all of the time, pouring it into your headspace, a gallon of mess pouring into your soul, and then now your body becomes contaminated with mess and bad news. Why contaminate our body? Why contaminate our mindset when we can fill it with so much goodness, right? Because all of that bad mess pouring into our soul can be bad for our mental health and our want to be happy journey in life. Because many of us on this live want to be happy in life. That is the ultimate goal. And if you seek to be happy in life, you seek to avoid the mess that can keep you stirred up in sadness and worry and grief, because it's always bad news. If it is meant for me to get the news that makes me frown or worry, question, or doubt, then I will take it as it comes and deal with it to relieve myself of it quickly. I'll take it, but I'll relieve myself of it quickly because it's the information I have to receive. And unfortunately, I don't want to receive it as bad news, but I'll deal with it as it comes. In between time, in the meantime, give me some good news to make me happy. Bring me the news that a smile can follow. Bring me that news. Bring me the news that laughter can follow. Because we deserve to smile in a world so messed up, right? We still can find a smile in a world that is so messed up, filled with bad, contaminated information, bad news, misfortunes of the unfortunate. We still deserve to find laughter. We deserve that. We deserve that smile. You deserve that smile. I deserve that smile. We deserve to laugh at something good, to clap our hands, to applaud those who are doing something good in this world, in this life. We all deserve news of happiness most of the time. If not all the time, most of the time, give us some news of happiness. That means sometimes we have to turn off the gossip. Yes, we know we like these people that, get on here and share everybody else's business, okay. But sometimes turn it off. Search for something, and change your algorithm by looking for something that is talking about good news. So again, come to me with smiling news that I can use. Come to me with that. Consider my thoughts and target not my thoughts with bad news, but goodness. So we all can smile together when we decide to part. Good news. Target my thoughts with goodness. Okay, guys. Now, listen, before I let you go, I just want to remind you guys that I am also the live host of Imperfect Poetry Thursday nights. Okay, my name is Nadine Poetry One. I'm one word, I am one number. Join me if you can Thursday night, if you have availability, for Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Okay, Thursday night is a great night for poetry, you guys. It is where I share some of my copywritten poetry with the listeners and the audience, and we have a little poetic talk about what the poetry is about. We have great music, and we have some fun. We turn up a little bit on Thursday. It is your pre-Friday, and it just pretty much prepares you for the weekend with some great energy and some food for thought. Okay, with the poetry. So join me Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 6:30 p.m. Central Time if you have availability. I'll ask you come and join me, and I'm on multiple social media platforms. So you pick one. On Give Me My Rights Mornings, I am only live on YouTube and TikTok. But for Imperfect Poetry Thursday, I am live on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Fanbase, and Facebook. Okay, and then over the weekends, I also include threads when I upload the recaps, the quotes, and the clips from Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Come on and join me. Okay, it's a great night for poetry on Thursday. Also, I am the owner and the founder of Skin Poetry One Organic Skin Oil Butters. Guys, if you have not got the experience, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and check out this organic, hand-whipped, no chemical, no carcinogens, no artificial color, no artificial fragrance skin oil butter that works phenomenal for your skin. It has natural, organic healing properties from the organically grown flower oils infused with raw, organic, hand-whipped shea butters. Okay, it is worth the moisture. I've been using it for a long time now, and I market it out to you guys because I feel like it is a great product to share. Now, that is good news. Sharing a product that I know works for all skin types, all age groups, okay, and everyone in your family can use it. That is absolutely a product of goodness. Okay, guys, check it out. Skin Poetry One Organic Skin Oil Butters. You can go to the website of https://skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com and check out the products. They are affordable. We ship all over USA. Okay, if you're on the East Coast, you'll get it within 3 to 5 days. If you're on the West Coast, you'll get it within 5 to 10 days. But hold on, it's a good product. It's worth the moisture. You'll get that pretty package on your porch, and you'll be happy that you invested in the skin of you and your family. You can also make a purchase here on TikTok at the Skin Poetry One page. Okay, simply go to Skin Poetry One with the number 1 at the end on TikTok and go ahead and make your purchase through there as well. Now, I've started doing the live, the Skin Poetry One lives specifically just for the product, just to get you guys a little bit more accustomed to hearing the product, because it's going to be around a long time. It does wonders for the skin. Okay, so I want you guys to get acclimated to hearing that name and using that product, because it is one of the best products that you can ever invest in for your skin. It's a product that has nothing but earthly grown ingredients that you can pronounce, and they actually work. So check out Skin Poetry One page on TikTok, and check out the Skin Poetry One page on Facebook as well, which I do go live on both of those throughout the week. So catch me during the week, okay? And we'll talk about Skin Poetry One products and answer any questions that you may have regarding the products. It is worth the moisture. Okay, you can also make a purchase through Instagram under the Nadine Poetry One page. Okay, simply click that shop tab, and it shall be on your porch within days. Okay? Guys, check it out. Skin Poetry One Organic Skin Oil Butters. It's for everyone in the family. It's for you, your spouse, granny and grandma, and the kids in between, a baby, a neighbor, maybe a friend, maybe a cousin. You know, who knows? But everybody certainly can use additional moisture to their skin. And those who do not have moisture in their skin, this product was formulated specifically for you to help you get rid of that severe dry skin. Skin Poetry One Organic Skin Oil Butters, guys. It is worth the moisture. Again, guys, I don't want to monopolize any more of your time. It's a beautiful morning in our lives, and we have received our first blessing of the day. When you walk out that door, there may be another blessing coming to you, okay? But for sure, you've already got your first blessing because you've opened your eyes, and you get to live another day to experience the joys and the fascination that life can bring. Open your heart and your minds and your ears to receiving good news today. All right? We know the gossip is there. We know the bad news surrounds us. But if we can just get a little bit of that good news, it can change the trajectory of our heart and, our emotion for the day. And let us have a day filled with smiling, because we deserve it. Anywho, blessings to your day, guys, and thank you for joining me for another Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast, guys. Join me again later in the week. I'll come with another wonderful quote for you guys, I promise. Until then, guys, blessings to your day. Bye.